Welcome back to Teach a Man to Fish channel. Today's video is going to be taking hot peppers from the garden, drying them out, preserving them, and they'll last for years. Let's go ahead and get started. So obviously, first thing we've got to do is pick those peppers from the garden. I've got several different types that are coming online right now. Mostly my chilies are ready, a couple of habaneros. Once they're picked, bring them inside, give them a wash, a small prep up. As a matter of fact, this is one of the easiest things that I do in my garden is bring the peppers in and dry them out. All the work is done over a couple of days, just sitting in a dehydrator. Isn't that pretty? Next, we just grab our dehydrator, which is pretty much just a glorified hair dryer and a couple of racks to blow the hot air through. They're not terribly expensive. They last an eternity because they are so simple. I think they're worth it to own just from the preservation standpoint alone. You'll see this in other videos that I have where I'm making deer jerky with it. It's just a great tool to have available for in the kitchen, and I'll put a link down below that you'll be able to use to order one of these from Amazon. If I didn't tell you earlier, this is such a simple task to do. At this point, it's simply throwing the peppers, now that they're washed, spreading them out on these racks so that the air can travel and pass between them. And like I said, that hair dryer will blow on them, heat them up just a hair, and they will dry out. Now that the dehydrator is loaded, it's simply a function of finding a spot to put it in and let it run for, I'd say, 2 to 3 days, keeping an eye on the peppers till they reach the texture and the dryness that you like. The drier the better, in my opinion. Once they crumble freely, that's the way I like them. Well, it's been a couple of days of the dehydrator. This is what they end up looking like. And you want that consistency to be about that crisp to where they actually do break apart when they're crushed. And you end up getting that dust that makes you cough. Woo. That dust that makes you cough. And these end up sprinkling well. And after you get done doing them all, that's what they end up looking like. Just like you'd find in any pizza joint where you sprinkle this on your pizza. The other option you have, and these are actually, I believe these are ghost peppers from last year that I grew. We'll go ahead and crunch these up some. Break the stem. And I just like to throw these in it's a little coffee grinder. Not necessarily one of the grinders that has the blades on it, because it turns them into a fine powder as opposed to just making them into flakes. So we'll go ahead and run this through. There you can see, that's what it grinds up to. Woo! So once you reach this point where the storage has happened, your imagination is the limits of what you can do with them. Throw 2 or 3 into a chili, and you've got a 3, 4, 5 alarm chili. Depending on the right style that you choose, the method, they can last for years and years. Sometimes a mason jar is all you need. So YouTube says that this video is perfect for your viewing habits. And this video is my latest upload. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please click like, subscribe, share, and come on back for more.